tears. How can you expect me not to weep when my husband is dead?
His soul resides in heaven. That is cause for rejoicing.
How can you be so sure?
Did he pay his tithe?
Always.
And did he minister to the widows and the orphans?
Every night, even the prostitutes.
Often? Then his soul is surely restful and well.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, if you wish for further assurance, my child, I can give you this. Go and put a shilling in the church plate, and I will see your husband's place in heaven is secured.
Thank you, Father.
That is a relief.
I should say so, and a generous wife you have indeed.
You can understand my reluctance to leave her.
We all do what must be done as according to the Lord's will.
A ducat for the church, Father, a gold one.
And God will bless you for it. Go in peace. Well, my young son, it is a surprise to see you at this hour.
It's not too late at night.
Not at all. Come, sit at my table and drink with me.
You're feeling generous tonight.
The Lord has provided well.
More donations have been given?
More coin in the church's pocket is more bread on my table, and more wine for you, my son, to drown your sorrows. Do you have troubles?
In abundance.
Unburden them on me.
I kissed a boy, Father.
And?
And? Isn't that enough?
Well, it's certainly not the worst I've heard.
But isn't that a sin?
Anything in excess is.
I don't believe this.
Is that why you're here? To rid your soul of this burden?
Came here to fling myself at death's feet.
Oh no, you mustn't do that. You would surely damn your soul to hell.
Suicide is a greater sin than kissing boys?
Well, who did you kiss?
Jules Castlemaid?
Your earthly father should love that.
My earthly father is an ass.
Language. You are in God's house.
Forgive me, but I can see.
Why did you kiss Jules Castlemaid?
Thought he was a woman.
You know, I've met the boy scarcely 3 times, and I can see why you were mistaken.
Climbed up his balcony tonight and visited his chamber and, oh God.
Little more than kissing?
Never!
God sees all and forgives.
No, I would never. I could never.
Peace.
I don't know what to do.
And here I thought you were engaged to Rosamond.
I was. I begged my father to break the engagement.
And did he?
Almost.
So, are you engaged or not?
I was, but not now. I don't know. This is not the permanent present!
Of course. Tell me about Jules.
He looked for the world like a woman. Mephisto didn't correct me.
Now that is a surprise. Mephisto is a close consort of the Castlemaine family as well as your own.
What? I will skin him!
You will do no such thing.
The villain put me for a fool!
A feat which takes no copious amount of effort. Peace. And listen. You do not wish to marry Rosamond, do you?
No.
What were your father's terms?
That I should produce a woman by tomorrow, lest I be forever manacled on a harpy.
Well, in such a case as this, the solution to me is quite simple.
Oh, pray tell, enlighten me.
Why not marry Jules?
Father, thou art mad.
Hear me out. If you can convince Jules to continue this feminine masquerade until your engagement with Rosamond is broken, then she will be out of your life, and you will be at liberty to break your new engagement at your leisure. You will be free.
Father, you counsel wisely.
I thought the idea might please you.
Please me. It is beyond brilliant. I must hasten to Jules immediately. I beg that you can't.
He's not going anywhere until you tell him. Until you talk to him.
Really? Well, I have no desire to speak to him. You may tell him as much.
Where does that?
I have a proposition for him,
I hired that. Apparently he has a proposition for you.
A proposition? You may tell his lordship that I would rather stick needles in my eyes than spare a moment of his company.
He'd rather jam needles in his eyes than spare a moment of your company.
Oh, get out of my way! Jules!
I gave you no leave to call me familiar.
Hear me out, I pray you.
As a matter of fact, I gave you no leave to step onto my property at all.
I want to apologize for last night.
The insult that thou hast done to me would be better repented on your knees.
Am I forgiven?
Hardly. Why have you come?
I need you.
Well, isn't this a lovely turn of events?
Will you hear none of me?
I will hear some of you, until you grow tedious.
I wish to marry you.
Tedious you are not. If I had a sense of humor, I would laugh.
I jest not.
Then mad you are as well.
Mad, yes, but love is a divine madness.
Do not profess your love to me, sir. I cannot bear it.
Then I need you. I am desperate for your aid.
And pray tell me, for I am most intrigued.
I'm engaged to a woman I do not love.
How sad for you. And every other man in England.
My father has given me 3 days to choose a new bride. I've spent those 3 days wooing every maiden in the court, but has been to no avail. I find myself at a loss.
What? No, any woman resist you?
Indeed.
Who would have thought?
I agree. Do you mock me, sir?
Me, sir? I would never do that.
Can you understand my plight?
Well, of course, considering that I've never been in that position before.
Are you not sympathetic?
My heart bleeds for you. Truly, it does.
Then will you help me?
Let me get this right. You wish for me to marry you, I.
An innocent masquerade.
I or nay?
I.
You wish for me to give up my rights as a man of taste and do it all in a lady's gown.
So that my father doesn't have an aneurysm?
And when the time is fitting for you, you will leave me and we will both be back to where we started, correct?
Well, yes.
And for what, my lord Blackbeard? For what?
What could you possibly want?
Respect, love, and a little affection? Not much.
Then will you help me?
No.
Well, why not?
Because you haven't asked me nicely.
Jules! Will you please help me?
Come now. This is a proposal. Do it right. Now what do you do first? Boy, now go on.
Oh, goddess, great love of my life, keeper of the keys to my soul, will you condescend to swoop down from your high perch in heaven and be mine to wed?
I'll consider it. I like here.
There isn't time!
Always in a hurry. Let me ponder on it.
Jules!
I'll do it.
You're a saint.
The Virgin Mary has nothing on me.
You must hie immediately to my father with the news.
What? With me hardly decent.
Oh, well, of course you must change first.
Do not take my aid as subservience, sirrah. You are in my debt. Remember that.
Of course.
Excuse me. I am a lady.
Right.
By my troth, this is a puzzle. I must report to my master Anatoly immediately.